Hello, everyone. This is Eric Lacaire here coming out to you to explain a little bit about using our wonderful One Team Health group for the UK and Europe. So we're going to dive in straight away as to how to use it, why we're using it, because obviously we're using it for members, but also prospects. So we want to make sure we use it properly for prospects so that they have the right experience through our Facebook group. So obviously the first step is what content to add. We want to make sure that when a prospect comes in, they see relevant content, good information. So we're looking at before and after pictures, recipes, success stories that you guys have on the products, IsaBody Challenge progress stories or pictures, new product releases. We want to make sure we put those there to bring that excitement on the group. And whenever you order them and you try them for the first time, maybe put a little picture or a funny video and share how you like taste or how a cool recipe that you're trying to bring that level of excitement on the group. Now we have a very specific system to follow, but before we follow that system, we have to make sure that there's enough content on the group. So I applaud all of you who have already shared and put content on the group already. If you have not done so yet, please do right now after watching this video, because we need this group to be active, to be positive, and to be used on a regular basis. So here's the system to follow. First step in the system is to create curiosity. So before we even use the Facebook group, we want to go out and create curiosity through our network, through our list of friends and family members and coworkers, and share our 30-second story so that they ask you the question like, oh, how did you do that? How does that work, right? Once that is done, we want to invite them to take a look. Hey, you know, I'm glad you're interested about this. Would it be okay if I add you to my private Facebook group with a lot of other people who are on a health journey? Some are for weight loss, some are for energy, some are for lots of different goals, but we're all there where we have our health as a priority. So if you want to take a look, I'll add you to that group. Is that okay? You want to make sure that you get their permission to add them to the group. And it's important to use the word take a look, right? Because that way it's very open. It's very like, oh, I'm going to come in and sort of browse through that information and go through my own pace. So it's not a threatening type of wording. So come in and take a look, get their permission. Then you obviously add them to the group. So you need to be Facebook friends with them. So if it's a cold market, you make sure you're friends with them on Facebook first. And then you want to do a welcome post. So the welcome post is super important to be done in a very specific manner. So there is a welcome post etiquette that we follow. Number one, you want to make sure that you tag your prospect. So there might be a slight delay of a couple minutes, maybe 30 minutes or so before the person is accepted onto the group. Anybody can accept or approve someone to be added into the Facebook group. Okay, so the One Team Health group, any member can go in and see that there's 2, 3, 4 new member requests. You can click on that and accept those. As soon as it's accepted, that's when you want to make your welcome post. Tag your prospect in it so that way they'll receive a Facebook notification that they've been tagged into that message. They'll just click on it and it's going to be a very seamless experience for them. It's going to be exactly like any other thing where they're interacting on Facebook. The second thing you want to do is introduce your prospect to the group, because as we're going to put comments on there, we need to know who we're going to be interacting with. So obviously you want to highlight their health goal. You want to highlight their background. So if they're a police officer, if they're a cook, if they're a lifeguard, no matter what they are, you want to highlight their background. Maybe talk a little bit about their family, you know, mom of 3 kids, that type of thing. You want to give enough substance and insight to the whole group so that we have enough information to put relevant information in the comments of that post. So give us as much details as possible. Obviously, some things that are in line with what the person is comfortable sharing. So keep it very family friendly and positive. And now the third thing is you want to stagger your welcome posts. So if you have 5 people to add to the group, you don't want to welcome and have 5 welcome posts stacked up one behind each other. You want the group to be, think about it as a store. You don't want to walk into a store and see shelves and shelves and shelves and no product, right? Our product is our stories, is our pictures, is our excitement. So you want to have welcome posts, and staggered through the welcome posts, you want to have content posts, stories, pictures, and everything else. So make sure that you stagger them throughout the day so that the content is still relevant. A couple of examples of welcome posts. Please join me in welcoming Sarah Jones. And then you would tag Sarah Jones right there. Sarah is a new mom and is interested in what Isagenix can do for her health. She wants to lose some baby weight while she is nursing. If you've had some success on the product while nursing, please share your experience. So with that little blurb, we all know what Sarah Jones is looking for. We can all add positive content, stories, or anything that will help her make an educated decision. Another example, please join me in welcoming Tom Smith. Again, tag Tom Smith there. Tom, as discussed, take a look at all the stories by clicking on the pinned post at the top of this page. And then check out the Files tab too. Also, feel free to ask any questions in this group. Everyone, Tom loves to work out, is a runner, and is looking for information on how Isagenix can fuel his body and add to his workout success. So again, this gives us all the information we need to give relevant information. And last one, please welcome Judy Thomas. Judy is looking for information on how Isagenix would help her achieve her health goals to drop 30 unwanted pounds and inches. Because Judy has tried other weight loss programs in the past without lasting success, she would love to know how others have achieved their health goals and then kept the weight off using Isagenix. So again, those are just a little examples. You can make them your own, but make sure you have you're giving us enough information so that we can help that person have relevant information in the content, in the comment section. Next, after you are done with your welcome post, you want to immediately post something relevant in the comment section. So a video, a document, before and after picture, maybe your 30-second story, but you want to lead the way and make sure that something is already there that is relevant to what your person is looking for. If you can, post the actual URL link of whatever video or document that you're posting so that people can copy that and then use it later on. You also want to right away private message 3 to 5 people on Facebook, asking them to comment on your post. So this will ensure that people are not missing this welcome post. Because if a lot of people are commenting or posting in the group, your welcome post might drop down. So what we want to do is make sure that people don't forget about it. So choose people that are maybe have a similar goal, maybe have achieved already what the person is looking to achieve, and private message them with the link if possible. If not, make sure that the full name is in there, because we're looking to have 6 to 8 comments as fast as possible so that the person, when they're at work or wherever they are, they get those notifications, and whenever they have time, they click on it, and they can just right then and there click on the videos and consume that information on their own time. So 6 to 8 comments is really what we're looking to achieve as fast as possible. And as soon as you're done with your welcome post, you want to put another content post just to make sure that we keep the ratio where we're not going to see 5 or 6 or 10 welcome posts in a row. We want welcome post, content, welcome, content. So we just want to keep a ratio that is healthy. A few tips and tricks. So I talked about copying the link. So if you are on your desktop, it's the only way to do that. If you're on your mobile app, I'll tell you how to do it later on. So if you're on your desktop, you want to make sure that you use a picture in your post. That's the only way that I found that we can copy and paste the link. So let's take Mags Matthews' post, for example. So you would click on the picture right there, and then it would take you to this post. And then at the top, you copy this link, you paste it to me or to 3 or 5 other people and say, please comment on my welcome post. Here's the link. And then what we'll do is just click on that. It will take us directly to the link of your post, and we just comment right away. So it will make it a lot simpler, because remember, we're building this with ease, right? It's supposed to be simple to do this system. Another trick, if you're on your mobile, you could search through the whole group. So by typing in your prospect's name, your personal name, or the person who's asking you to comment on their post, it will filter out through the whole thing. So you don't need to scroll down and through everything. You just put in the keyword that you're looking for, and then it will filter that through. So that's good as well on mobile and on the desktop. So now you want to let them marinate for a few hours. So after 8 to 12 hours, you want to do a second comment. So you're going to be the first person commenting. Then you ask 3 to 5 people to join in on the fun, on the comments. And then 8 to 12 hours later, you're going to comment again, right? And you're going to comment a different video, different story, before and after picture or document, just to make sure to keep that live and have that connection. After 12 to 24 hours, this is when you follow up. So depending on what's happening, whether they did respond, they didn't respond, you're going to follow up a different way. You could call them, private message them on Facebook, text them, do a 3-way call. That's what we want to do. So the next step, once you follow up, they're going to have different questions for you. So the next step is obviously 3-way call. That's the best way. Inviting them on an Isagenix Zoom call, inviting them to a sip and sample party, or to an event. So to recap, number 1, we want to add content to the group right now. So if you have not posted anything yet in the One Team Health group, make sure you do so. We want to create curiosity outside of the group, either private messaging people, making posts on our private Facebook page, calling people out, texting them, in person at work or in your day-to-day life. Once the curiosity is created, you invite them to take a look at your private Facebook group. Then you add them to the group with their permission. You never want to blindly add someone to a group. Then you do the welcome post, making sure you tag them, you introduce them to the group properly, and you stagger your posts so that there's not too many welcome posts in a row. Then you immediately post a comment with relevant information. You should be the first person to comment on your post. Then you want to private message right away 3 to 5 team members and send them either the link to your post or the full name of your prospect so that they can easily find that post for you and to help you support that new member, that new prospect, and turn that person into a member. The goal is to get 6 to 8 comments as fast as possible. And then you will let them marinate and make a new content post straight away, again, to make sure that we keep the proper ratio of everything. After that 8 to 12 hour window, you want to post a second comment within that post, either a video, document, or before and after, again, relevant to what the person is looking for. And then finally, after 12 to 24 hours, you want to follow up. So following this system will streamline all of your prospecting. It will ensure that they're getting relevant information, good interaction for everyone, and it will bring that third party or even that fourth party, because a lot of people are going to interact with them. So they will realize that, wow, this is much bigger than this one person who's introducing me. There's a whole system, there's a whole community. I love this. And then they will want to get started right away. So follow this system, follow this program, duplicate it. Send this video to your team members to make sure that they know how it is done, and have fun building this amazing team, this amazing lifestyle, and have fun doing it. All right, see you later.